Happy New Year! I am so grateful and so excited to see this year. This is my first ever episode this year. Welcome to Weekly Insights with me, Dorothy Attema, the author of Invisible Normal. How many weeks did you take of holiday? What did you do over the holiday? Well, I took 3 weeks. I've already done 2 weeks, and this is the third week on holiday. And I discovered some joy, some things that I want to share with you. I did, before the new year, I did a preparation for the year like I've never done before. And it was amazing, inspirational, motivational, discovery. I discovered new things. And so today, I want to talk and to tease those people who have not prepared for the year. It's not too late yet. The year is still young. There's still time. If you haven't prepared for the year, don't take it for granted. Please prepare for it. If you have prepared, this video is not for you. I want to be happy in 2022. Do you? I believe one of the ways that we can ensure you are happy is by preparing for the year. So this year, as I was telling you, I looked for resources and I picked this resource which looked pretty easy to use to prepare for my year. Why I picked it? It's because I found it to be comprehensive, easy. It took us about 4 hours because we were preparing together with my husband. It took us about 4 hours, but it was easy to use. It was a good way to begin to prepare for the year. Of course, it was not as comprehensive that now you have finished, but it was a beautiful beginning. So inspiring in the end, so motivated in the end to continue with the planning and in details. So the first step of this resource, it was asking us to review our year, looking back at what we accomplished and what we didn't and why, what went wrong. And that was interesting, looking at what went wrong, because some of the things I had to take responsibility. I could have done better. That's why it's good to prepare. When you know what you could have done better, now you cannot fall into the same trap again in this coming year. I cannot fall into the same trap again. That's the beauty of preparing for the year. So I looked at what was a barrier for me to accomplish some of the things. And not only that, we reviewed even our finances, and we were honest. It says, be honest. The resource says, be honest. What is your money situation now? So that is another thing. As you review, be honest. What is your money situation now? Why? Okay. Tell me, after you do that, tell me how that will not be so helpful for you to see what's your money situation now. Are you happy with it? If you're not happy with it, why? What could you have done better? So that will help you in the coming year. Okay, the next step after reviewing the year, the next step is to audit your life. How do you feel? Do you feel good? Do you feel happy? Do you feel frustrated? Do you feel successful? Do you feel unsatisfied? Tell me. If you're able to tell what you're feeling and find out why are you feeling like that, we can only solve those things that we identify. If you don't identify a problem, you cannot deal with it. So you audit your life in this resource and look at how am I feeling now and why. Then the next step after you have audited your life is you make a resolution. That was so good when I reached into making resolution. That was so good because I have already I've reviewed the year. I have known what were my barriers. I have audited my life. I know what I've identified some of the problems. So as I make a new year resolution, I make it in line with what I want to change out of what has come out from the review I've already done. The next step then was set a vision, big dream. What is your big dream? Take and think about, what is my vision for 2022? What is that I want to achieve? And then write again your mission statement. What is the purpose of your life? If you don't know what is the purpose of your life and what you want to achieve, then it'll be difficult to get into being satisfied and happy and successful. So write again. We were told to write again. What is our mission statement? What is our purpose of life? And after that, then the next step in this resource is you set goals that you want to achieve in 2022 in line with what your big dream is, in line with what your purpose for life is. Then we set goals for 2022. And after setting the goals for 2022, the next thing was to plan for the year. That we were not able to complete or to do it extensively because you need a year planner, 12 months. We could do just overview of what you need to do in 12 months. And now from there, you can go now into details, maybe even sometimes with your team. And the next step after planning for the year it was asking that we get organized, create systems, organize your home, create systems so that things are easily accessible at home. If it's emails, organize your emails, delete those you need to delete. There was just a step of getting organized. And if you can't do everything, then you note down what are you going to get organized at home for your emails and that kind of thing. And then the next step was create new habits. That's what I was saying. I like that resource very much because it was taking you step by step by step. And by the time I reached into create new habits, I already knew the habits I needed to create, which were around eating healthy and exercising for starters. Of course, then other things that I need that were coming out in my review that I need to change, because daily habits, whether we like it or not, they make the new year. The daily habits, they will make what the year is going to be. So whether good or bad, it's good to decide what habits are we going to have so that we end up with a good, successful year. The next step after creating new habits, the next step is to detox your life of junk, detoxing your life from toxins. This is a perfect time to start with a cleansing diet, to remove junk from the house, declutter the house if you can. I know some people here in Netherlands, some people declutter the house in spring and summer. But beginning of the year is also a perfect time because believe you me, all those stuff you have, you don't need all of them. You can also use this time to declutter the house and to detox yourself from negativity. You know, there's some people who just bring negativity to you. Take care of yourself. There's a time to detox yourself. The beginning of the year is the best time to begin with this. And then the next thing you have to add is an accountability person, because there is nothing like being accountable to yourself. There's nothing, it doesn't work. So look for an accountable person who understands the plans you've made, who understands what you want to achieve, who knows everything and can hold you accountable step by step to make sure that you follow through to what you have planned. For me, luckily, I was with my husband, and I can tell you, he's a slave driver when it comes to making sure that I'm doing what I need to do. So I'm glad he's like that, because I'm also not very easy, so that's really nice. And the best of why I like this resource and why I would recommend it to you It even had that I had to make a bucket list. Imagine that. So you're not only reviewing the year, you're not only planning, you go beyond just planning and reviewing and creating new habits, but think about a bucket list. So, and they even give you they give you examples of bucket lists. So I picked one there and I had one myself. And I have some two bucket lists to see if I can achieve this year. I might tell you what they are sometime. But so this, like I said in the beginning, this is not for you if you have already planned your year. But this is for you if you have not planned the year. It's not too late. It's really not too late. It's at the beginning. And I'm telling you, it's going to inspire you. I got so inspired. I feel motivated. I see clearly where I want to go. I see clearly what happened last year, what I wouldn't want to repeat again. It's fantastic. And I would recommend you to do it. So if you want my resources, I have two resources. I have a link which you can get, and there's so many links on the net, in the Google. You can look what suits you best. But if you want to use what I used, I can send you a link. Hit me, and I will send you the link, and I will send you another PDF file. I had two resources. While I'd finished with this, I discovered another one, which was also at another level and more fun. It is fun, and it is something we need to do at this time, especially with this Corona time. We need to motivate ourselves. We need to. There's nothing like here in Netherlands. We're in lockdown. You cannot even find a restaurant. Only the supermarkets are open. So if you don't motivate yourself, if you don't encourage yourself, you're going to end up getting very depressed. So I would encourage you to prepare for the year, take this resource, and I assure you, you're going to really get motivated and be inspired for the year.
Thank you for watching. Please hit the like button to show that you liked it. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button and hit on the notification key so that you get to be the first to know when we have a new release of the Weekly Insight.